We're live. We're rocking. We're rolling. We're at the Catwalk. I'm Nick Roush. He's Adam Luckett. Appreciate y'all joining us. We're fired up. It was a little cool. I'm ready to freaking rock and roll.
We've got loud noises behind us.
Love it.
It's football weather. We got a Cards fan in the house.
A Cards fan? What are you doing here? I didn't know y'all can make the drive down I-64.
We can. I came from E-Town, so it's a little easier up the Bluegrass.
How you feeling? Are you down? Are you sad?
KSR.
It's KSR.
All right, cool.
Are you sure you wanted to come to this game? What does it feel like knowing you just show up every Thanksgiving Saturday to watch Louisville lose?
I missed this one or two times, and I can remember us having a couple of 4 or 5 game winning streak.
Okay, that was a long time ago. I think that was during the Obama administration. That was like 4 or 5 presidents ago.
Yeah, Jones liked that Obama administration, didn't he?
Hey, but okay, all jokes aside, how are we feeling about this game? Do you feel snake bit in this rivalry?
No, not snake bit. I think that, like both coaches say, it's a toss-up. Whoever comes to play, turnovers, misplays, how your freshman quarterback handles pressure. That's a real game analysis.
What happens if you lose, though? Are we calling for Brom's job?
Besides Jones and you guys, my life doesn't live on sports. You know, I've had a life.
So the world will keep spinning.
I'm a veteran, war veteran, and I just live life for the good times, man.
Well, I appreciate your service. I hope you don't have too many good times today, though.
I can understand that. But if you meet me after the game, we can do an analysis after the game right here. Cool.
All right, sounds good. I appreciated that. We got a couple Cardinal birds here.
Last time Louisville won this game, Rick Pitino hated Kentucky.
That's true. And now, I mean, hell, that was the year he was doing, wasn't that when he was doing the flexing in the tiny little jersey on game day?
That was around the Flip the Bird time.
Oh, yeah, he was flipping off Kentucky fans. And look, now he's showing up to games. He's going to Big Blue Madness. Unreal. How much times have changed. How are you feeling about this weather, Luckett? I know it's kept some people away from the early tailgate. It was a little quiet when we showed up.
Actually, right now, the wind has stopped. It feels absolutely amazing right now. That wind has a bite to it, but it's not rivalry football if you can't see your breath.
Oh, and in the sun, it feels good. Like, I'm ready to play some ball right now. I love it. But I was expecting more fires in the tailgate scene. You know, just throw a couple logs on it, get yourself toasty, maybe a little fireball to warm you up. That gets you as warm as anything right now.
Yeah, fireballs, I bet the fireball sales are up today in Lexington, for sure. Cold beer, you gotta keep your hand warm.
Yeah,
somehow.
Well, you got built-in koozies, you know, so that's maybe at least one plus.
Glove and koozie, just to keep the moisture.
Yep, got to keep that off. We got the Wildcat over there. Man, it really, when you see the Wildcat up close and personal, you really can notice a difference in his eyes. It's a little bit different. You remember
Today I got a bottle I brought.
Oh, Rip Van Winkle. Oh, went fancy today. That is a nice not Crown Royal. That's a bit not Crown Royal. That's a big
not Ripple either.
Okay, nice. I'm curious, Mr. Luckett, how as far as the game goes, I was talking about this with you on the way in. I feel better about it than I felt about this game in a long time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the Cutter Boley factor, but I guess it's just this team figures out a way, and we saw a lot of dumb, stupid football yesterday. So I think all the dumb, stupid rivalry football has me ready for more dumb, stupid rivalry football.
I mean, just consistently, they play one of their best games of the year in this game for whatever reason. All the trends, Nick, like literally everyone kind of trends Kentucky's way. Brom hasn't covered as a road favorite at Louisville yet.
Whoa.
Stoops is awesome in this game. He's covered 5 straight numbers, both dogs and Big's favorite. All of the trends kind of go Kentucky's way. They consistently have one of their best offensive games of the year for whatever reason in this game. Barian Brown and Dan Key have each scored a touchdown each time they've played Louisville.
Wow.
Kentucky quarterback, I think, is throwing for at least 2 touchdowns outside of the Lynn Bowden game.
Well, he just ran for another one. He just
ran for 18. Like, they just consistently play one of their better games. So you add all that up, and then we'll see. I mean,
you still got J.J. Weaver on the other side of the line of scrimmage, too. That dude's averaging a turnover a game against the Cards. He absolutely loves to beat up on his hometown team.
Louisville, just call it like it is. They played their competition all year.
Yeah, that's true.
They played up, and they played down. And so in Kentucky,
Same thing.
Has played up, and then they played really down. But in this game, like, another thing, are they really going to go 0-5 against power conference teams at home?
That's the other part. Like, what goes up, it's eventually got to come down, right? Like,
or they do just one.
Yeah, they're 7 straight home losses, 2 SEC foes. I guess it was the Florida game last year in September was the last time Kentucky fans got to watch the Cats beat up on a really good opponent at this venue. So the fans deserve it. They've showed up all year. It's a slow-arriving crowd. I don't blame them. You don't want to get too cold to start your day. You got to bundle up. If you aren't making your way out here, enjoy the inside. If you are making your way out here, bring an extra layer or two just in case.
And one question. Do we rename this bat after J.J. Weaver after today?
We got to. I mean, the Schnellenberger bat, more like the Weaver wallop, because he'll wallop your ass.
Just be the JJ Cup.
I mean,
if you haven't, go to KSR's Twitter account. We got a graphic of his career stats.
I mean, he's
insane.
He's beaten them like 100 points in 4 games. He has a turnover in every game except his true freshman year when he batted down a ball. Like he was a red shirt. He has been absolutely lights out. The only thing he's missing is a touchdown. He gets the turnover, and then he falls down like 5 yards short of the end zone. That's the only thing missing on the graphic is a score.
Safety. Maybe safety.
Safety or a touchdown. Today's the day, J.J. Weaver. Go make it happen. I got a real question for you, though, too. Like, we talk about the cold. Are we worried at all about gunslinging Cutter Boley and his ability to sling the rock when it's a little bit chilly out, when that ball's a little bit harder to throw?
I asked the coordinators about that, the coaches about this. Didn't really get a great answer. I think he'll be fine. Cutter, it's a big quarterback. He's got big hands. It typically helps. That's a draft talking point.
Hell yeah.
That matters. I'm more worried about just the decision-making, like throwing the football.
How overzealous is he?
And I worry about them asking him to do too much in this game. They got, like, I know that everybody wants to cut him loose. No pun intended, cut Cutter loose.
Hey-o.
I also think Kentucky's got to do what they do. They got to run the football, establish the run, and they've got to shrink in this game. I think, like, to me, the total plays a big role. Louisville's been an over team all year.
Yep.
Kentucky's been an under team. That total's, 49.5?
Yep.
If that plays under that total, and that's something to keep in mind and with the pace of the game. If that plays under, that's Kentucky's
kind of game. Well, but then they have to score when they get down in the red area, though, and that's the biggest issue, I think.
I'm going to say this again for the 100th time. The pressure is on Louisville in this game if it's close.
Yep, that's true.
Kentucky's not going anywhere. They're playing a lot of young players. Louisville's got the pressure of this series. They feel like they have to, like, for them to take the next step of the program almost, I think they feel like they got to turn this.
Yeah, they got to flip this series.
So if it's close late, I think that kind of favors Kentucky in this game. So we'll see how it plays out. I do worry we've talked about what he had 25 interceptions over the last 2 years of high school football. That's what I would kind of worry about. And then Louisville, ball security-wise, they haven't been turning it over much. I think they've got 11 turnovers in 10 games as an offense. So for Kentucky, how do you find a way to win that turnover battle? That's something Kentucky has won consistently. In 3 of the last 4 games, they've been +2 or better in the turnover column. That's something they got to do today. They got to be plus in that turnover column, I think, to win this football game.
You can't bet turnovers. I don't know if they have lines out for them, but you can bet Cutter Boley to throw for more than 200 yards at plus money. So that's your Nick Roush. Take it to the bank. Lock them up. Rock them, lock them, sock them, robots. Pick of the day. What's your favorite bet? I
like that one. I like Dane and Berrien both to score a touchdown. You can parlay that for a nice little, I think he gets about 6-1 on that.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing to watch for, we all know the go-to-go issues.
Yes.
But Kentucky has scored from far in this series.
Oh, yeah, explosive plays.
That we saw what Boley could bring last week.
Oh, yeah.
So I would look for that. Kentucky, that's going to be a big part in this game. Everyone wants to talk about Louisville's explosive play, and Kentucky needs to take that away. But I think Kentucky, that's how they make this a game or win this game, is get some big explosive play touchdown, at least one.
And here come the Wildcats.
And do they kick to Berrien Brown?
That would be very funny if they did. Old Mark Stoops, he's ready to rock and roll.
Another thing,
the big dog.
Louisville has blocked 6 kicks this year. That is worrisome to me. 3 punts and 3
Mark looks a little chilly.
Points.
He doesn't have his overcoat on.
Nope.
He looks frigid. This is Vince Merriweather, though. Big Dog loves this. I think Mark got a little soft when he went to Miami. If we're being honest, I think he lost some of that Youngstown cold.
Recruit.
Oh, where? Huh?
He's got on the phone there. Are we talking to?
He needs to be. That's why they brought him here. Recruit the damn ball. We got. It's senior day. There won't be a dry eye in the house. when
I will say,
Gerald Mincy walks out on the field for the last time.
Gray sweat suits.
What about her? Oh, yeah. I do like the basketball team's new swag, though. Those are pretty great. Senior Day is weird, though, because you have, like, it's Senior Day for the transfers.
I always worry about the slow start for the home team on Senior Day.
Yeah, and, you know, like, but I will give some of those guys some props. Octavius Oxendine, Trayvon Ripka, those guys have really played well. Like, they've been steady, solid defensive linemen for a long time.
Dane Key just walked through. Could this be his last game?
Very, very well could be. It could be the last game for a lot of these guys.
There's Eli Cox.
Man.
Eli gave a great answer this week.
It was awesome.
About kind of what needs to change moving forward, and it's kind of what we talked about. I will go back and check that out.
It's a multifaceted issue. Like, there's a lot of layers to it.
Not a quick fix, and it's kind of what we've alluded to a long time, and that's why it's so. We're not going to.
Barry on Brown.
Is Barry on? No, not Ellsdale on the band yet. But that's what worries. So next year is that it might take a couple years to dig out of this hole. But
love Eli Cox, though. He's played a lot of football here. Old Big Dion, most likely his last game in a Kentucky uniform. Could certainly use a big game from him as well. But Eli, I remember Eli being at like one of the bowl shows as a high school recruit, and I was like, man, I don't know if this guy, I mean, is he ever going to play here? It's like, he started for like 5 years.
He's seen everything. He saw a 10-win season as a commit. He was a starter on a 10-win team, and now he's a senior center on a team that might go 4-8. So he's seen it. He's seen the lows and the highs in the program. So I thought he was a real guy, or a good guy to get that kind of answer from, because he's seen it.
He's been through it all. And hopefully he gets in on a high. Hopefully we get to the end of the season on a high. It wasn't the season we all expected. It wasn't the season we hoped for. But you can feel a lot better about it if you win today. And I know it's not going to diminish the big picture of what we're saying. If they get a win, it doesn't smack the Band-Aid on it like it did last year.
Yeah.
Because you already were a 6-win team. But it's always fun to kick Louisville's ass like it. I love it, and I want some more of it. I'm addicted to it.
Everyone loves to press the QB optimism buzz.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Done that in 22-23. They got a chance to do it today. Good Cutter Bowling game, a Kentucky win. Then I think you could see some people like, okay, maybe there is a path here. And so that's really what I think is at stake. And then the Louisville, I can't underplay the Louisville factor. There is some real, like...
Some pressure.
Like, teetering, like, what is going on? Are we ever going to flip this if you win today?
Oh, man. It's going to be chaos. Expect the unexpected. The Governor's Cup is right around the corner. Appreciate y'all joining us on the KSR YouTube channel.